So workforce of the future, the competing forces shaping 2030. And what we are going to see here is the 4 possible worlds of work in 2030. So we have a yellow world, a red world, green world, and a blue world. Now, the blue world is a world where the corporate is king. So imagine your child is going and working in a corporate organization. So corporations actually have this thing to grow to a very exponential scale and exert such influence that they become the most powerful workforce around. So that is why they are king. So they are the organizations that thrive, and we've seen it in the pandemic. But what happens in this particular world is that there's a huge divide between the winners and losers. And automation and efficiencies dominate. So the more automated work would be, the better it will have the oiling around the system. And the focus will stay on technology and scalable solutions. Now, if we just see it very closely, mapping it to our child and what our child is going to study. So what will be the possible 2030 career opportunities for them? Which are the professions? So we will have more and more of data scientists. We will have software engineers, project managers, corporate analysts, and automation specialists, because this is where the entire working will hinge at. Now, what are the skills that we will have in this particular domain? Anybody who has analytical thinking skills will survive and thrive. Software skills, teamwork, and corporate communication. So these are the skills that we need to check. And in those boxes that I asked you to write down, which column your child is falling into. Is your child very good with tech? Is your child very good with teamwork, leads, and also has the capability to be a team member? Then we can encourage them to go into the blue world. Now, according to PwC, 70%, because they have done a survey on the kinds of worlds, 70% consider using treatments to enhance their brain and body if this improves employment prospects in the future, which is what Elon Musk is also trying to say, that we are going to have something in our brain that is going to lead to longevity of life, that is going to let us process thoughts properly and bring the maximum efficiency, right? So this is a very, very straight from the horse's mouth kind of a story. A corporate worker's contentment and how they are happy in this particular world. So they say they are thankful every day for their job. And even though it's been hard work, but they come out of it with a respected qualification and experience of working on 4 continents. So it involves a lot of travel. Then like how we are doing, a very conscientious mother gave this advice to her daughter that there'll be changes when you will grow up. So look for a solid career with a good employer. And the rule is of the corporate that she chose for herself, that 7 a.m. they can video call me at home. So see the life of a corporate worker. Between 7 and 7:30, she takes her meds because she has to be actually optimized to the capability where she is growing the company by leaps and bounds. So she's helping the company try a new drug at the moment that maximizes the efficiency of her sleep patterns, which they are bound to study and check to improve the efficiency of others. And she takes a quick look at her life lab, implant, uploads my heart rate. So all the efficiencies are being monitored, asking her to be more and more efficient. But she says that I get performance bonuses, so I'm always careful to look after myself. I feel better too, of course. And I feel that I'm constantly stretching myself, which is what a corporate worker feels. And as a company, we are constantly stretching what the human race can achieve. So we saw an E&Y employee succumb, and the pressure was mounting. The deadlines are there, and there is so much hinged on every person's performance that we need to understand whether this is what our child is capable of handling.